So we got in here, we're through the wall, and we're just gonna lay this out now. I need a vent stack here. This is gonna be our drains coming down from upstairs. We got a master bedroom above this place. This is gonna be our sink and also our vent for our toilet. Our toilet flange is gonna be right over there somewhere. This is gonna pick up the sink, and then yeah, then this is going to be our stack coming down from upstairs. You always got to use Ys when you're coming into here. You can't use this. You need to have a Y here so that everything sweeps out. So yeah. The other thing is, so we're laying out our sink. Our sink is a 4-foot vanity here. So we want our drain about 2 foot, which is right there. So then we just measure this. We got about 12 inches. So we're gonna come over here to measure 12. You don't need no pencil. You just look at 12. It's right on the eye and console right here. So we're just gonna cut it about there. If it's off a quarter, it doesn't really matter that much. Good clean cut. Kind of want to make sure there's no burrs around the inside, which also doesn't really matter that much because the glue builds up around the inside of here, and it'll cover the burr if there is a burr in it, you know. So we're gonna put our primer around here, go around this edge here quick. I like to just primer everything in advance, you know. People are like, some people go along, but you know, primer one piece at a time and glue one piece at a time, but I like to just, if I'm picking up primer, I want to prime as much stuff as I can. Same thing when you're like doing carpentry, you know, you should measure like everything you can, like 20 different pieces. So when you pick up that saw, you're making 20 cuts. You're not just making one cut and putting the saw back down, because that's really a waste of time, you know. So we're just gonna prime all these little pieces we need, you know. We're gonna get this one, you know, I mean, you can make this look real pretty if you want, but it's all getting buried, you know. And the more the better as far as primer goes, I think. If you guys think that's wrong, then let me know. But I mean, primer, use up your glue more than you use up your primer, you know. So who cares? Waste a little bit of it. So, you know, these things got marks on them too now. There's a little divot there, which lines up with this top little divot. So if you want this to bevel up, you just don't line this up perfect, you know. This would be totally, you know, perfect. And this ain't. So I'm gonna glue this in right now. I kind of do all my plumbing with looks. I don't really use a level that much. I just kind of look at things and make sure they're pitched right. Sometimes I use a level, but I mean, if I want this up, then I want to turn just off of there a little bit. See that? See how this line doesn't line up with that line? It's off just a little. That means this hub is turning up. So it'll be pitched if this comes in here perfectly, level here. All right, so now we got to glue in our 1 foot piece here. So we're gonna put some glue around there. This is 4 inch, so it uses up quite a bit of glue when you're putting all this together here.